My name is Miss Sulakhan Singh. I'm 85 years old. I'm a Sikh, baptized Sikh. I lived in Leicester for a long time. All my children were grown up here, and my grandchildren, even the great-grandchildren. I got 10 grandchildren. I had one daughter and 5 sons. And my daughter was the eldest. And 6 years ago, I lost my middle son. That was a shock to me, to everybody. Somehow, with my faith, with my believing, and we didn't come over it, but we start to live with it, with his loss, all the loss we had. But then, about 2 years ago, we had a shock. When my daughter, on her 6th birthday, and we are going to celebrate her 6th birthday, and she said, I got a news for everybody. She called everybody, even her grandmother, at home, at my home, and she said, I got a present. I got a cancer. That's my present for my 60th birthday. You can imagine how it shook everybody. Me, especially myself and my wife, and the brothers, everybody. But it affected me and my wife more than anybody else, because she was my first child and she was my only one daughter. Being first child, I loved her to my last breath. It don't mean that I don't love my boys, no, but she was first. She was special. When she told me that she always used to call me Granddad. Granddad, I got a present. I got a cancer. But she said, with your love, with everybody's love, I'm going to fight. And she did fought with every minute to her last breath. It was the COVID when it all started. Then it was the back part of the COVID, and somehow the hospital was slow. When we found out, because my sons, they're well educated and all that, and they start searching. We got in touch with another specialist. He had a 1 hour 20 minutes video call with her. Asked her all the questions, and she said, don't worry. Even your doctor said we can't operate. I'm going to operate on you. And there's a chances of you to 10 to 15% survival. She said, I'm ready to take 10-15%. She had the operation done, and the surgeon came all the way from Denmark. He done the operation went well. But 4 weeks later, when she had another test, they told her that there's some stage cells in your body, we're going to kill them off. And they start giving the chemotherapy. And she was going down after that, day by day, because every Monday she was having the chemotherapy. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday she'll get up, and then by that she grew up, and it's Monday back again. But she was very strong-minded lady. We want to stay with her. She said, no, you can come, see me, but you're not staying with me. I'm going to manage. Even her daughters, they begged her, Mom, she's now, I'm going to live with her. Because a few years ago, her marriage broke down, but she never got married. She said, my daughters are my life. And she loved her daughters, gave them good education, even though after their marriage, 2 of them got married, and she got 2 granddaughters. She was very happy. She said, at least I saw my granddaughter. But on last year, 19th of June, we were there in the hospital, everybody, all our brothers, cousins, nephews, nieces, everybody was there. Even her ex-husband, he was there. And she passed away in my hands. It was a shock, but we all know we are not here for permanent. We all got to go. But this great shock, unbearable shock and unbearable loss, especially for the parents, to lose their loved one, especially the son or daughter or son. But I somehow manage, myself. You might ask me the question, how I manage? It's my faith. Because I'm baptized Sikh. I believe in the faith. I believe in the Vaheguru. I believe in the God, whatever you call it. And I recite the Gurbani every day. And I know Guru Maharaj tell us every second that your life is getting less and less and less. While you're here, you're going to lose so many people, you're going to gain so many people. You're going to live. But understand that nothing is permanent. There is a verse, Dukh daru sukh rog pya, jaan sukh tam na hoi. Guru Maharaj said, Dukh daru, your suffering becomes a medicine if you don't ask for the results. And the other thing is, everybody, jo aaya so jaye si, jo jamya un marna. So my faith gave me a strength, myself and my wife. We live with our loss and we enjoy it. We know we enjoy her life. And I will, to my last breath, I will live with her memory, with her love and everything. I say to everybody, nothing is permanent. Your children, your brothers, your sister, your family, your friends, everybody comes and goes. You lose some, you gain some. So, within your faith, you live with it, and the best thing is to remember that God gave you the gift of life. God gave you the gift of children, grandchildren, your friends, your family, environment. Everything is given by the Vaheguru, or given to you. And never ever feel down. Feel up. Be positive. That's why my Gurbani tell everybody, if you recite the Gurbani from the Guru Granth Sahib, you will learn so much. You will know how to manage. See, when we found out that Anita, she got a cancer, it was a shock. But being my own experience, being a voluntary worker as a chaplain in the hospitals, including the Loris, I have seen the people suffering. I have seen the people dying. A lot of people die in my hands while I was doing their last prayers. And I have seen the parents and the brothers and everything. I know what it is, what the loss is. But with my faith again, it gave me the strength that you are not the only one who is suffering. We are not the only one whose daughter is suffering with the pain. You have seen so many. You are going to see so many more. See, when we found out that Anita, even though I was shocked, we were all shocked, but it was my duty as a father to give her the support, love and affection. Support her with everywhere. We did. We did. And she always appreciated that she has that. And she said, I know you have seen before and you have lived through before, and when I'm gone, please remember me. I said, yes, I will remember you. Nobody will say that you can't forget my daughter and something. Anita was a very positive person. Since she was a baby, she was an always strong-minded person, always leader, leading the other people. And she lived. She lost her marriage breakthrough, but she looked after her 3 daughters, brought them up beautifully. And you won't believe me, I asked her to go to the college when she done the EC 11. She said, I'm not going to study further. But anyway, she done the shorthand typing course, and it helped her. When her marriage breakdown, she was working as a cleaner in the pharmaceutical company, Leicester. And incidentally, one of the clerk was poorly. He didn't turn up. And the manager was panicking. She said, but Mike, what's up with you? He said, I got letters to send. I got nobody to. She said, can I do it? He said, do you know? She said, you can imagine, from a cleaner, she started the typist, and within 7 years, she was the head of the department. She was that positive person. She worked there for 23 years. Then she gave the job up. She said, she used to drive up to 500-600 miles a day. She lived in a beautiful house near Windsor. Always well dressed and everything positive. Anita had a pancreatic cancer, and she told us, I don't know much about the body organs. I didn't bother to, but she told us what to do, what it is, and it's very difficult to operate on it. Very difficult. I said, what do you think? She said, I'm going to fight. I'm going to have the operation. Even the surgeon, now a consultant, he said, I'm not going to operate on you. But she said, no, I want the operation. So that's why the family, as I told you before, my sons are all well educated, and they got the contacts. And one of my daughter-in-law, she found a doctor, and we got in touch with a specialist, and he said, I will do it. And we pay privately for that. No matter, we want to save our daughter. See, it's not that easy to explain deep down the suffering. But again, when I sit down in the morning, first thing in the morning, to do my prayers, Guru Maharaj tell me, Kaleya bhi nanka sa de uthi ja. You come with the Almighty God's order, and when your life is finished, you'll go. Everybody. Being born in this country, being Sikh, she was not deeply religious, be a little bit modern. And I said to her, she said, yes, Dad, I know what you're saying. I know what you used to tell me all my life. I'm going to pray to the Vaheguru. I'm going to beg Vaheguru to give me the life, not for myself, for my granddaughters, for my grandchildren. I want to live the life. I have suffered for so many years with the broken marriage and all that. I brought them up, but now I got this cancer. She knew what it's very, very difficult and very, very hard, but she fought through it. And we were, every single member of the family, She had a lot of friends. Everybody stood by her. And she always saying, I'm lucky to have everybody around me. Before she told us, we were asking, me and our wife, we were asking her, Anita, why are you losing weight? If you see her photographs before she had the cancer, she was very healthy, very chubby girl. She said, now I got the new treadmill, I'm doing the exercise, I want to lose my weight. I said, you haven't got a blood pressure? She said, no. I said, you haven't got diabetes or anything? She said, no. I said, why you want to lose it? You look lovely. You're lovely and cuddly. I love you the way you are. No, Granddad, I just still want to lose my job. I'm cutting down on my food and all that. But she was hiding it. She was hiding it because she knew that how much it's going to hurt me, especially. Because she always used to say, my dad's girl, being the only one daughter and the first child, I never ever tell her off all her life, never. She always used to argue with me, used to say anything, but I say, Anita, a couple of days later, she'll say, Granddad, I'm sorry. Always used to call me Granddad, because once I had my first grandson in 2000, and since that day, she said, I'm going to call you Granddad. So, even to her last breath, she was calling me Granddad, and I'll remember her. I tell everybody, whoever got to have to live with a condition like that, please pray to the Almighty God. Whatever way you prayed, either you are Muslim, you are Sikh, you are Sai, it doesn't matter wherever you are. It's only one God. We give it a different name. Pray. Ask for the wellness. Ask for the forgiveness, because we are the sinners. Always. Every second while we are living, because of mind working, even when you think bad about somebody, that is also a sin. That is also bad. So we ask for the forgiveness every day, every minute, every time when you sit. Ask the Almighty God to forgive and pray for the blessing. And if somebody is suffering, please help them, because it will give them the strength to face with the situation. Because during my volunteer experience, I have helped thousands and thousands of people deal with the situation. As I said before, a lot of patients took their last breath in my hands. Cancer patients. And that's also gave me the strength because during my work in the Lawrence Hospital, I have seen the people suffering with the cancer. How hard it is, how horrible it is, how painful it is, the cancer is. But I was there for them. And it was my duty, it was my love and affection, everything, to be there for my daughter. These days, everybody is connected with the social media. She was well connected with the social media, and she was getting all the emails, sports and everything. Myself, from the faith sides, from my faith, because being Sikh, I was getting, and even Anita was getting, all the family were getting a lot of support from our faith people, from the Gurdwara people. There are 7 or 8 people. I love everybody. Everybody knows me in Leicester, all the Gurdwara. And everybody was helpful. Everybody was standing with us, always saying, what can we do for you? So, again, If somebody suffers with that, please, I say, don't feel lonely. There are people there. Social media, they got so many things bad, but it's also helpful to get in touch with the people quicker. Where years ago, either you send this telegraph or you send the letter or something. Now, within seconds, you got the help, you got the support, and you got the message. Face to face. That is another thing. Face to face. When you speak to somebody face to face, it gives you that you are talking to them, and that's what I was doing. Every day, we were having the video calls. Every single day, we were having the video call. Yeah, it will help. It does help. Well, since Anita told us, all the relations, grandparents, my sisters, my family, my wife's family from the background, everybody was helpful. Everybody was standing by us. And even the people I know, I meet every day. And they were always asking, they were always saying, but we are with you, we are here. We had the best support from everybody. I can't say nobody helped us, everybody helped us. Even though in the national health, the things were different when there was a COVID. It was very hard, very hard. But we found that the doctors and the nursing staff very helpful. And all the present, our relations, friends, even when she passed away, you won't believe me, on a funeral, there were nearly 800 people there, with her friends, family. Even one of my friends, the family traveled all the way from America to come to the funeral. That is the support we got. And as a matter of fact, day before yesterday, on Sunday, we had the prayers. After a year, we generally say the prayers. And we had about 400 people there to come and say the prayers. So I had the full support from I got no cracks. Everybody supported her. Everybody, I know they're going to support her. And my children, my grandchildren, they were like the strength for me and for my wife, always.